What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm Cam Cross Comics. I hope your day is going fantastic. Now, this will be a huge video, probably the biggest video on the entire channel, because I went through my house and tried to gather all of the comic book items and memorabilia I own. Now, my brother does have his own movie shelf, which I'm not allowed to touch, so he does have movies right here. He has a couple, but I'm not going to touch those because those are his, and I'm going to respect his boundaries. But I do still have tons of stuff around me, so I figured, why not? Let's go get started and hop right into it. So the first thing that I will be talking about is going to be my figures and toys, because those are probably the stuff I have the least of, and so yeah, we'll get into that. The first thing I have here is a Flash from the Justice League cartoon. I honestly don't even know where I got this, but you know, I'm a fan of the Flash. I just saw the movie. Out of Theater Reaction, I think, is up now, which is actually not a YouTube short. It's a regular video. It's like 5.5 minutes, but it's really funny. It's really fun. Go watch it. But yeah, mini Flash figure, and alongside it, I got this from a Page Puncher, which, if you don't know, it is a Funko, not a Funko. It is a comic book that comes with a tiny figure, and I picked up the Batman one from Batman Rebirth, or was it? It was either New 52 or Rebirth. I don't quite remember. But yeah, I have these two. Looking at Funko Pops, I have Batman from the Flash, Batman 89 Joker, the Chase variant. My favorite Funko Pop is Two-Face from Batman Forever. My girlfriend got me this, so thank you so much, Char. I got a Lego Batman on a motorcycle, PX Previews exclusive Michael Keaton Batman, the Funko Classics Joker figure, which I unboxed yesterday on the channel. I have a Namor Funko Soda from Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I have a Lego Spider-Man in Spidey and His Amazing Friends truck, which I built with my girlfriend too. There's a Rhino inside, and then there's a Black Panther on a four-wheeler. Another Lego I built, which has this Green Goblin White House. It is also Spidey and His Amazing Friends branded. It's the Green Goblin White House Lego set, which is really cool. A lot of fun to build. I'm really getting into Legos again. So, I'm turning around behind me. I have tons more figures. I have the Hulk from She-Hulk, Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but is the Target exclusive Blacklight variant, Spider-Man from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I have a Funko.com exclusive Spider-Man from Spider-Man No Way Home during this finale specifically. I have another Michael Keaton Batman from the Flash movie. My girlfriend got me this one too. It is King Shark from the End in Yourself Squad. I don't know if I can say the name on YouTube, but it's I have the movie. I have two Flash characters. I have more, but this is the Flash from the Flash movie. Absolutely amazing. And the Red Death, who is really cool. Going over to some Kryptonians, I have Supergirl from the Flash movie and Superman from Zack Snyder's Justice League. Way too long of a movie, if you ask me. I have both Barry Allens from the Flash movie. I have the training suit and the bat suit. I gotta find a spot to put these. And my last two Funkos are Wrestler Daredevil and Gingerbread Black Panther. Also, I completely just missed it, but I have this Movie Moments Batman from Batman 89, which is really cool. So, the next thing I will be showing off is my movie collection, which are all comic book movies. It's a pretty big stack, so let's get into it. I have Joker, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker from 2019. I love the movie. I have Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. This is the 3D version, but it comes with the theatrical 3D, the 3D versions and the regular versions, both the Ultimate Edition and the theatrical edition. I really like the theatrical edition. I haven't gone around to seeing the extended cut yet. I have the first four Batman anthology: Batman 89, Batman Returns, Batman and Robin, and Batman Forever. My favorite movies, I have Batman Begins. I have the entire Dark Knight trilogy with my favorite movie of all time, which is tied with The Flash, being The Dark Knight. I have, unfortunately, Supergirl Season 6, money waster. I don't know why I bought it. going back to the 90s, I have Spider-Man, the Return of the Green Goblin, and Spider-Man, the Venom Saga. Once again, gifted to me by my girlfriend. I have X-Men on the Steelbook, and a really great movie, X2, X-Men United. I have Venom, Let There Be Carnage. I do own the first Venom. It is just not at my house right now. I own Injustice, Aquaman, the Suicide Squad, the regular cut and the extended cut. I own Justice League, Man of Steel, and another Superman movie, All-Star Superman. Now, this is the case that the Dark Knight Trilogy Special Edition came from, also a gift from my girlfriend, and it has character posters, a message from Christopher Nolan, all really cool stuff. I have Shazam, and today I picked up Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Really like both of these movies. They're both really awesome. And I have the Wonder Woman duology, Wonder Woman and Wonder Woman 1984. Haven't seen 84 yet, but you know, I might someday. And finally, I have Zack Snyder's Justice League. I have way more DC films than Marvel films, but honestly, I think that's okay. I tend to gravitate more towards DC's characters. I don't know why. I just tend to like them better, but of course, I do love Marvel. I love all things comic book related, at least DC and Marvel related. So, let's get into the next thing, which are my books, comic books, graphic novels, all of that stuff. The first book I have, which is actually just a novel, it is Spider-Man Social Dilemma. I'm currently making my way through the book. It's pretty good so far. I'm on chapter, 6. Yeah, I'm on chapter 6. I've read a little bit of it in between stuff when I just have free time. Picked it up a couple times. It's pretty good. I might finish it. But, you know, novels aren't really my favorite thing. Next up, I have a graphic novel, the first on this list, and it is Black Adam, The Dark Age, which it's not actually a tie-in to the Black Adam movie. It's just using the cover art. It is just a collection of the Black Adam comics. I read a little bit of it, but ultimately I got really bored. Next up is a comic called Deadpool Too Soon. It is issue 2 of the series. I haven't read this one. Honestly, a lot of my comics I haven't even read, but I will eventually read all my comics. Another Deadpool Too Soon, but this is issue 4. It has the Punisher and looks like... not actually sure who that is, but it has Deadpool and Punisher, so that's pretty cool. Another Deadpool Too Soon, but this one is issue 3. This one has Doctor Strange in it. That's pretty sick. And of course it has Deadpool in it. I actually dropped one, and it is just an empty comic book case. Deadpool Too Soon, issue number 1. Maybe I should read through the Deadpool Too Soon comic since I have the first couple issues. That might not be a bad idea. I have now getting into some Daredevil comics. This one has Daredevil and Black Panther, and this one's called The Good, the Bad, and the Blind. I think this is issue 245 of the old Black Panther comics. Black Panther's in it. I got confused. It is Daredevil. There's Daredevil, the Man Without Fear, issue, is that 247? And it looks like there's Symbiote Spider-Man in the corner. It's kind of hard to tell what number a comic book is, but I have more Daredevil, and this is Daredevil number 234. Looks like that's Madcap at the top. Daredevil 301. Daredevil 239. Daredevil... this is just a direct edition. I think this is 348. This is 237 with Claw. And Deadpool 347. And I actually might read this one tonight because it is Daredevil against Daredevil. So I'm actually going to put this right over here because that looks like actually a really cool comic that I might want to check out, right after this. Next, I have Injustice, Gods Among Us, Year 1, the entire story. I read some of it, but also I just stopped because I got bored. Next thing, my grandma got me. Shout out to you, Gigi. Spider-Man, America's Favorite Superhero. It's a magazine going over the entire history of Spider-Man, including the Broadway musical. So that's pretty cool. Love owning that. Next, I have Marvel Fortnite Zero War, which is, this issue is actually a really good issue. And if you end up coming across it, I would definitely recommend getting it because although, yes, it's Fortnite, I know, cringy Fortnite's for kids, but it's actually a really good book, and I would definitely check it out. Next, I have one that I'm really wanting to read, and I will soon, and that is The Amazing Spider-Man Kraven's Last Hunt. I've heard such amazing things about the story, so you bet I will be watching it soon, or reading it soon. Next, I have this one, which is Aquaman The Becoming, which is a prequel to Aquaman. And I haven't read it yet because it's actually my brother's. I just borrowed it, but that's okay. Next, I have Teen Titans Go #5, and these books are really fun, especially if you're a fan of the show like I am. I am a huge fan. Next, getting into Superman Son of Kal-El, I have issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? That was 12. This is 11. 10. Oh my gosh, it's going backwards. Book 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Then we have Teen Titans Go. Teen Titans Go. Teen Titans Go. 3 more Teen Titans Go comics. I love the Teen Titans Go comics because you can just turn your brain off, read it, and have an amazing time. Next, I have the Reverse Flash Tries to Reverse Time. This is a great comic. Pick it up at your local comic book store. Make sure you are going out and supporting your local comic book stores, guys. They're amazing. Batman Ninja Turtles Adventures #1. My girlfriend also got me this comic. I love it when she gets me comics because it's so sweet of her. She's amazing. I have There's No Such Thing as the Flash and A Bold New Beginning for the Flash. Both are Wally West. Wally West is actually who I mostly associate with when thinking about the Flash, which honestly, I'm okay with. I hope that in the new DC universe, we get more Flash action. This is Superman Red and Blue #2. Pretty cool. Batman and Superman comic. This is issue 6, and it's rated T for teen, Aftermath of the Infected. Teen Titans The New 52, which is a good book. And I got a couple here. Fortnite Zero War #2 and #3. Both are really good comics. I really like the cover of this one. So, moving on from those, we have Superman Red and Blue, issue 2. Pretty cool. And then this one, I haven't read yet, but is really cool. It is Superman 78, based off of the Christopher Reeve movie of the same name. But of course, it's just called Superman the Movie. Pretty cool. I got this one, which I actually don't know what it is. It is called Checkmate #6, which looks pretty dope. We got The Flash in the Sinister Shadow of Zoom. Pretty cool. Teen Titans to Save Kid Flash. I read all my Teen Titans comics in the same day. Pretty cool. I know. I'm awesome. This is called Teen Titans New 52 When a Titan Falls. Whoa. Now getting into some of my more recent comics I picked up. This is a Wolverine one. And this comic, honestly, I was holding it upside down, but this comic is bad. It was just really boring and not that great. This next one is awesome. I bet all of you know the Flash TV show that aired on the CW just ended. I actually liked it. I want to talk about the show. Let me know if I should. But this is the Flash Season 0, Issue 2. It is a prequel comic to the Flash show. And it was actually a really enjoyable comic. It was a lot of fun. This one is the Uncanny X-Men 95, which honestly, I'm really getting into the X-Men right now. I'm really like the X-Men, and so I picked up a couple comics of them just to see what they're about. Next up, this is Fortnite Marvel Zero War. This is the complete story, and it's pretty good. I'm still actually reading through it, but, you know, it's a fun time. It's actually a really enjoyable book, and I would recommend you checking it out. A book I don't recommend checking out is Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. This book is honestly just really boring for me, and I had zero interest. I was really excited to read it when it first came in, but she's not even the main character. What? Next up are some two of my favorite comics, which is Justice League Unlimited, Deck the Halls of Justice, a really fun Christmas comic, and then my all-time favorite comic, which is from my girlfriend, is Justice League Adventures Star Conquered. This comic is amazing. It's everything I could want in a comic, and it's fun. It's got Starro, who is one of my favorite villains, and yeah, 10 out of 10 comic. If you find it, definitely pick it up. So, this next comic it's so cool, you guys. Which is actually why I'll save it for last. I'll skip that for now. I have Transformers and My Little Pony crossover comic by IDW. It was actually a really good comic. Had me laughing a lot. My girlfriend got me this one too. I have Batman. I think this is for Rebirth. But it actually came with the page puncher I was talking about earlier. And then I have The Flash Running with the Pack. But the comic I really want to talk about is a Marvel DC crossover comic, and no, it's not DC versus Marvel. It is the Uncanny X-Men and the New Teen Titans. This is a really big book, and I read it in school one day, but it was so much fun. It was a good comic. It had a bunch of the X-Men that I really like, and of course it has the Teen Titans, which I love. And so yeah, it was a really good comic. I would recommend picking it up if you see it at your local comic book shop. And so yeah, that was all the comics that I own, and I did forget to show this when I was talking about other media earlier, but I have Spider-Man Miles Morales, the Ultimate Edition that comes with Spider-Man Remastered on PS5. So that's here. And I also did pre-order my copy of Spider-Man 2 today. Make sure you do that too if you're excited for the movie. Or game, sorry. But looking around, I think that is all. Thank you all so much for watching my big movie comic book memorabilia collection. Thank you all so much for watching from the bottom of my heart. It means the world that you stopped by to watch this video. But yeah, I am going to go and read this Daredevil against Daredevil comic because it looks really cool. And so yeah, I'll see you all later. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!